day, and welcome to Theme Park Chicken.
Sorry, 5 seconds in. Can't help it. There's a pen.
You guys, I'm serious. I'm starting. This week, I was walking by someone on the sidewalk, and at my work, a lot of people will say, like, "Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, sir," right, when you're walking. And it was, like, 2, and I was walking past someone, and I wanted to say, like, hello, but I was like, why don't we say good day anymore? Like, what are you supposed to say in that instance? Because I just was like, like...
Because good day is, like, rude
Goodeen.
now. Willy Wonka ruined it for us.
Goodeen.
Goodeen. Yeah, so I just thought we should start the podcast this week by saying good day.
Good day. And then we turn it off.
Hey.
Good day. I said good day, and then just shut the whole thing off. They'll never see it coming.
Good day, and welcome to Theme Park Chicken, a clean comedy podcast, where we ask the most important question in themed entertainment. Are you done making noise, Chelsea?
No, things are falling off my shelf. I tried to look for a pen. I can't find one. Good luck with my haiku.
Are you a theme park chicken? I'm your host, Robin Ellsworth, joined by excavator Chelsea Packer.
I love an excavator.
And a big old pile of dirt waiting to be excavated. Yeah. Brandon Ellsworth.
Going down.
I'm going up.
And then down.
And falling.
Anywho,
then stomped.
I have a question for you guys. It's very deep, so look me right in the eyes. Have you ever operated heavy machinery?
What would you describe as heavy machinery?
You tell me.
I drive my car.
It's your question.
No, like heavy machinery, like something you couldn't operate while you're on like NyQuil.
Yeah, I drive my car.
I mean, you can do a lot of
watch
stuff
my
on
children. I drove a golf cart.
I'm talking like a forklift, a backhoe, a tractor, a big green tractor.
I drive a forklift at work. I'm forklift certified.
Wow,
that's incredible. That's impressive.
I'm the meme.
You're too qualified to be here.
Yep.
I used to drive when I worked for Circle D at Disney. I used to drive a little it was like one of those little mini scoop thingies that we used it to scoop the manure pile.
You mean a shovel?
Scooper.
I don't think that's heavy machinery.
It
was for Robin.
I'm so weak.
I pushed a stroller.
Okay. Follow-up question. Have you ever wanted... Oh, no. Have you ever wanted to operate heavy machinery?
No.
I don't like driving the fork truck at work. Some people call it a tow motor. Some people call it a forklift. Some people call it a tow lift. Like, people are weird. Yeah, Jenny just ended there.
Good talk.
I called it a fork truck, so I was like, I gotta explain why I called it a fork truck.
It's a truck full of forks.
I don't like operating it because, I would be picking up things not like weighing a ton, like it's probably like 500 to 1,000 pounds, but then I'm like putting it in the back of like people's like personal trucks, and I'm like, I don't want to like scratch up your bunk, and like they don't care because it's already like dented. They don't, but I'm like, keep me away from it. But I can do it. I know how to do it. I just don't like doing it. I have operated a crane though. I like the crane. The cranes are so much easier. Not like you have the lever crane, but it's like a remote, and it's like north, south, east, west. It's like an overhead crane. Like if you think of like a shipping dock, and they have like the overhead cranes, and they go and they pick up like the big like shipping containers. Like it's like that, but on a lesser scale. I think ours can only hold like 10 tons. Maybe I think ours where I'm at now can hold 2 tons, but where I was working can hold 10 tons.
This is the most Brandon's ever spoken in 32
I was going to say,
episodes.
I'm just going to be quiet and let him keep going. I'm like, would you?
How long you'll talk about heavy machinery?
Like,
Sometimes you get a forklift that's like, you have like the steering wheel on it. I don't like that kind. There's a different kind that's kind of like an RC car.
Oh my gosh.
It's like
different levers.
Like it's like like you have like the rotator thing on like those RC cars, that have the wheel, and if you want to turn left, you like put it back, and if you want to turn right, you push it forward. That's how like that one forklift was. It was a great one. I loved that one. Also, there weren't as many people, so I got less nervous when I was on that one.
You done?
No.
I mean,
Keep going.
I can be. I'll sit in my corner again.
Okay, well, Brandon, here's a question for you. Imagine a place where you could operate heavy machinery and pay for the privilege. No reactions. Okay.
That's a reaction.
No. I'd rather be paid.
Let me introduce you to a wonderful place called Dig World in Texas. Dig World is expanding, by the way. So these...
Well, they kind of have to. They have the machinery. Everybody wants to use it.
It says, click below to cast your vote to bring Dig World to your area. So I kind of think we need to, like, spam it for, like, random Cucamonga.
Okay, forget this. I'm going on to Dig World right now. Hold on.
Okay, go to Dig World. I'm going to tell you guys about Dig World. Okay. Dig World also is a franchise, Brandon, if that's a business opportunity you want to get into.
To pay to, I'd rather be paid.
Dig World is the only park in Texas where guests can operate full-size construction equipment. So there's excavator games.
Just a bad idea.
No, this is for children. So these are some of the attractions. It says, get behind the controls of a Cat mini excavator and play in the dirt or compete in one of our special games.
It's a mini excavator.
They're like, look up Dig World. So we have the mini excavator free dig, which says, get behind the controls and dig real dirt.
Wow.
Not fake dirt. To your heart's desire. The next one, the Lego pickup. Complete the challenge of picking up giant Legos in our excavator. Then we have pond fishing. Test your skills and fish for fun objects out of mini ponds. Then a cone pickup. Pick up a cone in an excavator.
Wait. You know where this is at?
I didn't really look closely. I just know
where
Texas.
I used to live.
Is it?
This is at the Mills in Houston.
What?
The Mills in Houston and the Mills in Ontario are the same company.
They're best friends.
They're owned by the same people.
Are you saying we could get a Dig World at Ontario
President
Mills?
Smith?
Yeah.
President Smith?
Yes.
Dig World?
Well, I think he might be in charge of, he owns Dig World, but he's definitely in charge of the Mills in Ontario. But the Mills in Ontario and the Mills in Houston they're like,
we need to make a call.
They're the same name. Like, that's why they're owned by the same people.
What about the Arizona Mills? Is that different?
I don't know about that one. Probably. I probably wouldn't.
So we should write in that Ontario should be the next location of another Dig World. Okay, listen to this, Brandon. You're going to like this one. The next game is Exa-Putter. You think you're a pro? Prove your skills on our Exa-Putter. Use a Cat Mini X with a putter attachment to try and make a hole in one. You play mini golf on an excavator.
It doesn't sound mini.
You guys don't sound as excited as I wanted you to be.
No, I'm just trying to figure out how to manage my children because they're like, that's too many kids on too many different vehicles, too many different death traps, and they're gonna die.
It's only $30.
This is what I was going to ask you, Chelsea. This says all excavator attractions require solo drivers to be 42 inches or taller and a lap sitter to be 32 inches or taller. So does that mean that
very tall?
All of your kids could like drive their own excavator, right?
I could lap sit Teddy, yeah.
And everyone else would be
driving
their own excavator. Can you imagine?
You got a 2-year-old.
I don't think this is safe.
Okay, other attractions include the skid steer track, which says take a drive around the track in our full-size 236 D3 skid steer loader with a blonde lady who's just grinning from ear to ear. She's so happy. Then we have a UTV course. Sit in the driver's seat and enjoy a drive in our side-by-side UTV. Then a boom lift. Experience sky-high fun with a ride in our 40-foot tall boom lift. You just go to the top and then you come back down.
It's just a scissor lift.
It's like a drop, like the Maliboomer.
It's a man lift.
Yes, like a cherry picker looking thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. They also have a playground, a pavilion, yard games, ducky derby, which just says, "Love racing ducks? We do too. Come on to Pierce's Post and get your race on." They also have a sandbox, gem mining available for upgrade.
Scott would like that.
A general store and a gift shop.
Aww.
Okay, I take back when I said it was a bad idea. It's a great idea.
So
I'm still wary.
Yeah, I think as a mother, I would be hesitant.
Well, looking at the Google Maps, right? They have all of their diggers, but they're like separated.
Only one of my kids can lapse it.
they're separated. Like they have the spot that they can go and they can't go. I don't know if it's like
I'm sorry, if it's an excavator, I could break through that wall.
You will try.
Like Brandon said, this is only $29.99 for 2 hours, which is like pretty reasonable.
So I'm back to being expensive again.
Well, yeah, because it's 3 and up. Because your 3-year-old could probably drive an excavator.
Do you think that you could like take it off site? Because I think that might be cheaper than just renting one.
Like if you just like drive off the line.
like let's say like I want to put a pool in my backyard, right? I buy 6 hours worth of time, and then I just drive it home, excavate, bring it back.
I don't think it's an excavator.
So you're at $90 plus you have to buy the pool frame.
Yeah, you want me to look up rentals?
Then your water bill.
You could also do birthday packages. So Chelsea, this might work for you. There's a small party package priced at $279.99. It says bring your crew of 13 or more. So we could do maybe like all the grandkids could go. $21.50 each. There's a picnic table. They get a Dig World construction vest, a red gem mining bag, and it says one of the perks is the Dig World team cleans up after the party.
Oh, that's the best. Yeah, I'm in. Didn't have to tell me twice.
Okay, so a 1-ton mini excavator rental from Home Depot, $247 for 4 hours. I think we cracked the code.
Wait, what are you trying to say?
He's stealing an excavator to build a pool.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's cheaper to go to Dig World and rent.
And try to escape, like Jurassic Park style.
You have an excavator. You can dig a tunnel.
You're gonna dig out of Dig World.
Oh, Lion King 1.5 has been playing in my house too much because I was like, dig a tunnel.
Dig a tunnel.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Did you know that Dig World started on Shark Tank?
No, how would I know that?
Good point.
I was like, yeah, I actually watched that episode. I don't know
if did they start or did they have the company and then
it says Dig World founder Jacob Robinson secured a deal with Robert Herjavec on ABC Shark Tank. He's so nice. Bringing in 2,000. Wow. Sorry.
$2,000. Dang, when did you buy these excavators?
Wow, why didn't we do this?
1911. Bringing in a $200,000 investment for a 10% equity share. As a world-renowned entrepreneur and technology innovator, Robert offers our franchise owner strategic guidance, negotiation expertise, and invaluable connections to help accelerate growth. And there's a picture of Jacob Robinson on Shark Tank. So that means that if we franchise the Dig World, we would get to meet Robert Herjavec.
Don't think that's how that works.
I think it is.
Do you think all the franchisees? Do you think all the Chick-fil-A franchisees have met the head of Chick-fil-A?
100%. I think he's there every day. He or she, or every single day.
Yeah,
you know, as you should if you're a business owner. Oh, they also have officially licensed Dude Perfect attractions.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Friends, typing so loud.
Sorry.
It says Dig World is partnering with Dude Perfect, one of the world's, Brandon, stop clicking. One of the world's biggest, I will tell you the information.
He's looking at Dude Perfect videos now.
He's like, how many miles from Dig World? Dig World franchise owners gain the ability to meet and join the Dude Perfect crew. No, I'm just kidding. They can offer up to...
She tricked me.
Where do I sign? They can offer up to 3 Dude Perfect branded attractions designed to attract large audiences and deliver unforgettable experiences.
That's cool.
So, now it says, claim your market. This is the sales pitch. Okay. It says, it shows a map of the United States, and only North Carolina and Texas are highlighted. So,
amazing.
The America is your oyster, right? With several locations in the Texas and North Carolina markets launching in 2025, this place is brand new.
Hear me out.
Now is the perfect time.
Grand Canyon. Dig World. That's in the bottom of the Grand Canyon. We make it bigger.
I don't know if that was allowed.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, how come that's not fair, Brandon? You don't get to tell me that's not allowed, but you're stealing an excavator to make a pool.
Yeah, that's not disturbing a national treasure.
Yes, and me, sir.
Didn't you take improv classes, Brandon?
I did not. I have a gun.
Okay, let's look at the safety rules for Dig World.
Okay.
There are so many mills in the US.
We went from franchising to safety, and now I'm like, oh, this is the reasons not to franchise. Here we go.
Yeah. So, our machinery has been adjusted by certified mechanics to reduce the range of motion for equipment like excavators and skid steers. So your kids
not going to build a pool.
Yes.
Well, you can do a lot with a gimpy arm.
Well, then it's going to take more hours, so you're going to have to rent it for longer.
It's still cheaper.
How much longer, though?
Well, it says that the drivable machines, so the one you're trying to steal off the lot, is restricted to a safe speed suitable for children. So you're going to be driving away at like 0.2 miles per hour.
See, but maybe we could argue with them to like increase the speed, because how fast can a children run? And is it safe for them to run at their top speed?
They let kids on Autopia. That goes pretty fast.
How fast can children run?
A children.
The speed at which a child can run varies significantly.
Your Google history
It doesn't say that the speeds are the running speeds. It says suitable for children. You could put a kid in a car. Hear me out. You can put a kid on a plane.
As long as we have a car seat.
Go hundreds of miles per hour.
We need to go 500 miles an hour.
We need to make this excavator faster for the kids. It's not suitable for the children. They're having no fun.
This just for your situational awareness, it says 100-meter sprint for a child might take around 14 to 15 seconds. If it's my child, I can guarantee you it is much longer than that. She's going to get distracted by every rock along the way.
She has a slow motion run. It is the funniest thing. She takes like 3 steps and gets like this far.
Oh.
She also failed her physical exam when she turned 2 because she can't jump with both feet off the ground, and she still can't.
Jumping's hard.
I know.
It's scary.
Okay, so there's some careers available at Dig World. Would you guys like to work at Dig World?
Not if I'm franchising it. That seems like a lot of work. One of us franchises it, one of us works there, and one of us is the kid experiencing it. I will franchise it.
Okay. You want to hear about some of the perks for me and Brandon working there?
Yes.
Okay.
Tell me what I'm giving you.
Gold mine. Chelsea's going to give us pay starting at $10 an hour.
You're welcome.
Oh.
Unless I do it at Ontario Mills, because then minimum wage will be
$26 per hour.
37 by the time they open.
This also says paid breaks, which need I remind you, that is by law that they need to be paid.
I'm so kind. The kindness of my heart.
Can I request more breaks?
It also says crew member events. Don't know what that is.
Probably jump in the excavator after people leave.
Excavator mini golf.
It's cleaning up after the birthday parties.
They pay for this.
Also a fun, energetic work culture.
Yes,
it does sound like a fun place.
All at $10 per hour.
Yeah, that's not
doing my best.
The best part.
So, the park is only open 2 to 3 days a week, Chelsea, so you can fit this in with your busy schedule.
Part-time, yeah.
They already have 100 million plus viral video views on Dig World.
They just have like 1 million videos, and each video has 2 views.
That's a strategy.
Yeah, it's not a viral video. It's a video virals.
Quote from Jacob Robinson, "We're excited to partner with a new group of driven entrepreneurs to build something special across the country."
Indeed.
Dig World!
Dig World.
Dig Land.
All right, let's request it.
Whoa, you better watch out. They're going to copyright infringe you.
Oh, boy. Should I put in... Well, hold on. Let's look at...
Brandon.
We're going to look at the waiver real quick.
Brandon. Disneyland.
So I went in the rabbit hole of who owns Ontario Mills and the Katy Mills. It seems like it's the Simon Malls company. And they have a lot of malls across the United States, which makes sense, as you would.
You want to franchise the Mills?
I don't, because I think it's doing a great job already. But there's a lot. Then there's multiple mills. The Arizona Mills is also.
Yes, I mentioned that.
Yep, same thing.
I've been
There's a lot. I will count them because I forgot to count them before I started talking.
Okay.
What would be your top attraction, like top must-do at Dig World?
The gems sound good, and I heard that was extra, so that sucks, but I'm extra. I'm also extra.
Brandon, what attracts you the most about Dig World?
Everything. I want to try it all.
You want to try it all?
Yeah, I lost count because you asked me a question, but it's like over 30 times 3, which is like a lot. That's like 90.
Yeah, it says like, so some people in the reviews were complaining about the price, but I will say like $30 for 2 hours I feel like is not
reasonable.
Horrible. Yeah, I think it's
better
reasonable.
than a buffet.
Yeah. I ate baby octopus at a buffet today.
Why would you do that?
Threw it up.
Why would you do that?
Actually crazy.
I've been watching Best Food Ever review show a lot on YouTube, and he does crazy things and inspires me, and then I regret trying
Steaks
to
are
be like
made.
him
And
every
then you
time.
realize
Steaks
why
are
they're
made.
called crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so this one review stuck out to me. It says, "A group got stuck on the boom lift due to operating errors that made me nervous about all the kids running the equipment."
Are they letting the children run the lift?
I don't know.
It's 2 buttons. Up
They're
and
letting
down.
my 6-year-old lift me up into the air?
That's part of the fun.
They get in a
gosh.
fight. They're probably strapped in. They're fine.
They're strapped in.
Okay, so
Yeah, you gotta be
Oh, I
strapped
thought you
in
meant
when
I
you're...
thought you meant just the kids were strapped in. I'm like, what about me? I'm gonna fall.
No, everybody would need to be strapped in.
oh, you're strapped in for sure.
For liability purposes.
That's right.
For OSHA.
So I want to ask you guys about some construction terminology in this
That's
quiz
cool.
called Test Your Skills with Our Construction Quiz.
I got skills.
Okay. Start quiz.
Wait, hold on. Did you look at the answers first?
The answers reveal themselves as you go. Okay.
Oh,
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I checked this time.
Because the other answers are silly or because it highlights it green?
It highlights it green.
Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Ready?
yes.
Question 1. Claw, sledge, and ball peen are all
Family friendly podcast.
I'm just reading the quiz.
Get your mind out of the gutter, Chelsea.
I'm gonna need a break. Oh man. What are we gonna do with me?
Claw. Okay. Are all types of what? Answers are A, drill, B, saw,
Claw drill.
hammer,
Claw saw.
or D, screwdriver.
Claw screwdriver.
I'm guessing. What's your answer, Brian?
I'm
I know
saying
it.
C. If you know it, then say it.
It's a hammer.
It's a
I was
hammer. Next question.
Ball
Construction.
peen drill.
What's a claw hammer?
This one isn't a claw hammer. It has the.
I don't know what it is,
the
but
back
I
of
know
the
what
hammer
the
that
other
you pull the
3
nail
are.
out with?
That's what I'm thinking.
No.
What's a ball peen hammer? I'm not gonna Google that.
A ball peen hammer? Here, let me draw it for you.
Oh no!
I have a mallet.
The next question.
I drew one of these in CAD for school.
I'm really worried. Can we show this on the podcast? We're gonna have to blur it out.
Sorry, my handle. That's a ball peen hammer. It has the flat, and then it has a ball. And then it has a handle.
Beautiful drawing. Thank you. For those of you not listening on YouTube, you can go over to our YouTube and watch this beautiful rendition of a hammer. Like and subscribe.
I don't know what a claw hammer is, I will admit.
Okay, the next question, it just says construction quiz. The process, that's the, it says,
oh, we got it. We win. We did it.
1 for 1, 100%.
If you know what a hammer is, you win.
You can construct.
You got a license.
Construction quiz. The process of destroying a building is known as A. Demolition.
Nah.
B. Rebar.
I want it to be a rebar.
I gotta rebar that building.
C. Knockdown.
I gotta put the bars in the building.
We gotta rebar it. We gotta bar it again.
Or D. Extrusion.
What was C?
Knockdown.
I just love that, but I think it's A.
Knockdown. Wow.
Is it knockdown?
That's like the slang term, I'm sure.
What's your answer, Brandon?
Demolition.
It's demolition.
Whee!
Extrusion is pushing something through something else.
Rebar that building. Bus driver, rebar that building.
Knock down that extrusion.
Okay, I love this quiz so much because it's like it just gets more unhinged with every question.
Oh jeez.
This one says
I'm gonna get it wrong.
When a house uses solar energy, you'll usually see blank on the roof.
The sun.
An antenna. We're doing thumbs up because Riverside. Oh, it doesn't want to do it anymore.
I don't have visual effects allowed on my computer.
Anywho, A, an antenna. So when a house uses solar energy, you'll see this on the roof. B, panels.
What?
Cow panels? I don't know.
I love a cow panel.
C, skylights.
Roofing panels?
Skylights are so smart.
Or D, pipes.
All of the above in the houses.
You gotta cool the house somehow.
You do.
Might as well do it through refrigeration.
My neighbors have a skylight.
If you have an antenna, then you know they have a radio.
No, you don't.
If
Is
you
that your
give
final answer?
a mouse a radio, you know they'll have panels.
I'm gonna say all of the above.
Answer?
I like all of the above. You can have all of it, but I'm gonna say panels.
It's panels.
What? I got it.
Okay, good job.
Thanks.
Clap for yourself.
Interior walls can be load blank or non-load blank. A.
Extrusion.
Load of crap. Load of nonsense.
A. Bearing. B.
Marrying?
Bearing.
Oh, I heard
Berry.
berry. Like a strawberry.
A. Strawberry.
Load strawberry wall.
Load berry.
B. Intensive. Load intensive.
I have a load intensive wall right here. I have so many pictures
That's an
on it.
intense load.
C. Graded. A non-graded
graded.
wall.
Well, sometimes.
Or D. Rated.
Huh.
Ooh, tricky.
Tricky,
That's how they got it.
Tricky.
I'm gonna say strawberry.
Load rated.
You are right.
Yes.
It was bearing. Okay, listen to this one. What is another name for a non-bearing wall? A.
Oh, jeez.
Butterfly.
Huh.
B. Party.
Muffin.
C. Curtain.
Oh.
Or D. Solo.
I don't know.
Wait, I didn't actually listen because I thought I knew, but I didn't know.
Butterfly party, curtain, or solo? What's your sign? Butterfly party, curtain, or solo? I'm gonna say curtain.
Curtain.
That's my answer.
You're right.
Yeah.
I didn't copy you. I just picked C.
Which? Oh, this is a long quiz. Oh my word.
We're here all day.
There's literally like 40 questions.
See, this is why when I say, did you check the answers, you're supposed to say yes.
Well, she knew that we could get the answers. She didn't know how many answers we needed to get.
Done so good so far.
We're doing great.
Okay, we're going to move to a different quiz called, Hey,
This
hey
one's
y'all.
50 questions.
This one's called, Hey y'all. Bet
I'm
you
not
can't
gonna do
guess.
as good. Put me back
Oh,
on the
you
easy
do
quiz.
great.
Okay.
Bet you can't guess which of these weird names are actual towns in Texas.
Okay.
Okay.
It says, if you pass this quiz, your brain is quite frankly astronomical.
I guess it's a pun.
Okay. Which is the real name of a Texas city that isn't as violent as it sounds? A. Cut and shoot. Or B. Lock and load.
Lock
I'm going
and
with
load.
B.
You're both wrong. It is Cut and Shoot. That's the name of a Texas
They
town.
should rename it to Lock and Load. That's way
Lock
better.
and Load is such a
Look at
better
Lock
name.
and Load. Let's name a town Lock and Load. That's so cool.
Okay,
Because even if you
question
change
two.
the language of it, it'd be like locking, because lock is a lake, so you'd be like Lock and Load.
Lock and load.
Yeah.
I love it. I love
Right?
that.
But then they're going to think it's like a curtain wall. It's a load.
Oh no.
Not load bearing. Lock and load bearing.
Not a butterfly
Lock and
wall.
load unrated.
Which is the real Muppet sounding Texas city? Gonzo or Kermit?
Gonzo.
Kermit.
It's Kermit.
Dang, I'm gonna get all of these wrong. Take me back to the
And
Lock
Kermit the
quiz.
Frog.
Chelsea the Builder, can she fix it?
I don't live in
Chelsea the
Texas, and I
Biz.
never have.
Which is the real Texas city that sounds confused? Uncertain or unsettled?
Uncertain.
Unsettled.
It's uncertain.
I knew that one.
Which is the real Texas... Why does it always say this? Which is the real Texas city named after a romantic
So you don't get it
European
wrong.
city?
Paris.
Paris.
Oh, I didn't even tell you the answers. I'm just staring at you like...
What's the name?
Yeah,
On
it's
your end,
Paris.
did we
Good
answer
job.
at the same time? Because on my end, we entered at the same time.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Is it like the Ohio names where like Versailles is Versailles? And like Russia
Ohio.
is Rushi?
Lima is Lima.
Yeah, Lima.
Oh, yeah, Lima. Yeah. This just says Paris. I don't know how the Texans pronounce it. Paris.
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 Which is the real Texas city named for equine equipment? Horse hat or mule shoe?
Horse hat.
Mule shoe.
Mule shoe.
Ah.
Which
Okay.
is the real Texas town named after a breakfast food?
Chorizo.
Not chorizo. Oatmeal or pancake?
I really wanted to say
Pancake.
steak and eggs. I'm gonna go pancake.
It's oatmeal.
Dang.
I live in oatmeal.
Lock and load.
Okay. Which is the real Texas city named after a red furry character? Elmo or Clifford?
Clifford.
Elmo.
I don't like when we answer it the same because then we're wrong. We need to switch it up. One of us will be right.
Are we wrong? Or did we get the wrong answer right?
Which is the real Texas town named after something you do? Jot 'em down or stick 'em up?
Stick 'em up.
Jot them down.
Jot 'em down.
We should guess the name before you read us the
Yeah,
options.
when we did Paris, that was awesome. We were like, Paris. We don't even know what the other option was. You didn't even read it to us.
You don't need to know. Okay, fine. You can answer this one.
Okay.
Finally, which is the real name of a Texas town named after a television service?
Comcast.
It's Dish. Good job. Good job.
Comcast would be funny.
32 people rated this quiz LOL. 12 people rated it WTF, 10 people rated it fail.
I thought that was a LOL.
Lock and load.
Oh my gosh. Someone's comment on this quiz says, a friend of my parents was the mayor of Ding Dong.
Oh. We're in the presence of royalty.
Can you guess the name of this Texas?
She's
real
the
name is Texas Town. That's named after the sound the doorbell makes.
Oh my god.
Named after a hostess treat.
Ding dong or wang wang wang?
Twinkie.
Ding Dong.
Ding dong or snack cake.
Twinkie or ding dong?
Someone said, I lived in Texas almost my entire life, and I've actually been to Paris, Texas a few times before. I've eaten out of Whataburger and a Popeyes. Good for you.
Stop! Proud of you. Call us if you want to be on the podcast.
Don't like Whataburger.
Okay,
If she had said she went to Dig World, then man, we missed an opportunity.
Would have been it.
We need a first-hand account. Speaking of Dig World, are we all voting to bring Dig World to Ontario Mills?
I think we are.
Yeah.
Listeners, go ahead and get on Dig World, digworldnation.com, and type in your first, last name, and your email, and submit Ontario, California, or your location if you'd rather.
Not your location.
If you want to know other malls.
Don't do that. Don't take it to you. Come to us.
Simon Malls owns.
We're going to Rainforest Cafe for you people. You can come to Dig World for us.
That's right. Thank you. We could see Chelsea's children build a new city.
Yeah. And Brandon build a pool.
Brandon's driving down the 15.
This is really why we want it at the Ontario Mills, because it's closer. I can rent the excavator for 6 hours instead of 6 weeks.
Yes.
Okay.
So smart.
All right.
So wise.
Okay, it's time to do some haikus. So let's take a quick break. Be right back with some haikus.
I have no pen.
That's your first line of your haiku. I have no pen. Okay, we're back.
It's on the YouTube channel. That's on
Bonus content on the Patreon if you want to hear my complaints.
Oh gosh.
We don't have a Patreon, but yeah, if you're interested, let us know.
You can make it for us.
No, that's not. Someone's gonna want to listen to this.
Yeah,
after
that could be cut too.
Okay,
first.
We're back.
I'm gonna go first. Now you know. Okay, actually, hold on a second. When we read Lily's haikus last week, I realized
Lily, so good,
that they were so good, and I realized
amazing.
I think I've been misunderstanding the purpose of a haiku. And is every sentence supposed to be a complete thought? Because mine bleed in, my sentences bleed over.
So you're just doing 17 syllables.
Yes.
So how do you format it? Do you do the 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, or are you just writing across?
No, I do 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, but line 1 has content from 2 sentences.
The beauty of poetry is you can do either way. It doesn't have to flow like that. It could also be broken up. It's how you're feeling. It's your personal expression.
I bet Danielle would know.
Danielle would know. We should talk to her. Danielle, reach out.
Ring, 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 ring.
I like that idea, though, that it's just whatever I make it.
Of course you would like the
be.
idea, because you've been doing it wrong.
Okay, person who does Saka haikus for 90% of his haikus, back off.
You said refrigerator last week, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Got it.
It's the best way to end it.
Still a haiku.
All right.
It's its own thought.
It's true.
You're being so sassy.
We could ask ChatGPT.
Oh, I think
do they know?
someone in this room asked ChatGPT to write her haikus for her.
Who's in your room? Oh,
You know
Robin,
what's
you did that?
crazy?
Robin,
You know
you're the
what's
only one in your
crazy?
room.
This is remote, so you're the only person in your room.
This is chat room.
I'm thousands of miles away.
All right, I go first, and I wrote this by hand.
After
myself.
the assistance of Chat.
No, ChatGPT had no involvement in writing my haiku, and you'll know because it will sound so original and organic.
And AI would never think this would be a coherent thought from a human.
Getting called out here. Oh my goodness.
Okay. Now you know what's most... See, do I...
that is a thought. I don't know if it's complete.
Now you know what's most important. Dig World was on indie show Shark Tank.
Yeah.
I put indie show because I thought that'd be funny because it's like, indie show. Everyone knows about Shark Tank. Okay, who's next?
I'll go next because I phoned it in this week. Listeners, I don't have a pen on me today. It's tragic, and if no pen, no brain. So I, in my own room, asked ChatGPT.
Wait, do you think on like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire they're gonna have like an AI lifeline?
Oh my gosh, that would
only
be
if
so
you don't
unfair.
have a pen.
Or a phone. I mean, it's, if they don't, just
Phone a
when
friend.
you set
Who's
up with like your
best
phone a friend.
ChatGPT.
Or even when you phone a friend, they're just on ChatGPT.
Option.
Okay, Chelsea, we're ready.
Here's what ChatGPT gave me with the prompt, can you write a haiku about Dig World Amusement Park? They said, in Dig World we play, shovels scoop the earth away, laughter fills the day.
Oh my goodness.
Right?
Beautiful.
Right? So then we also talked about Texas, so then I said, how about another haiku about Texas cities with weird names, and gave me one, and it was fine, and I didn't recognize most of them. So then I said, combine them. And it gave me this. Ding dong, we dig deep. I actually, hold on, time out. I altered this one so it's not completely written by ChatGPT because I remembered Lock and Load is not a real Texas city, but I put that in there anyway. So now, back up. Here we go. Ding dong, we dig deep. Laughter and Lock and Load, shovels turn the earth.
Oh yeah,
It's pretty good.
Okay,
right?
that was a good one.
It's pretty good.
Good job, ChatGPT with edits done by Chelsea.
Yes.
Chelsea
Well
GPT.
Chelsea GPT. ChatGPT Chelsea.
Okay, Brandon.
I don't have two. I only have one.
Awesome.
I know. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
How fast is your kid? Can you define what is safe? Recall speed limits.
Amazing. Amazing. I'm so glad you went last. That was the best. No offense to ChatGPT and Robin.
Unfortunately, they weren't able to analyze the rest of the show.
Okay, we're gonna rate this attraction: fight, flight, or fun. I'm gonna rate this. What? Well, okay, hold on a minute. I have a conspiracy theory.
I love conspiracy theories.
JFK Files came out this week, so conspiracy
Dig
theories
World has
abound.
Where he's buried, they
Dig
dug the
World did
grave.
9/11.
What if Dig World is actually like using paid, like free labor to construct something?
Oh my gosh, that goes with my conspiracy theory.
Okay, tell me.
I heard that there's a conspiracy theory that there's nowhere to store all the traffic cones that you see on the side of the road, especially like on the Utah-Arizona, Nevada border line. They're just sitting there because they have nowhere to store these cones. So what if Dig World is where they store the tractors? Because they have nowhere else to put them.
Tractor pasture.
And okay, now we're making our own.
There's only 6 excess tractors in the world.
No, they're making more, and they have nowhere to put them, so they're trying to expand to Ontario
There's
Mills.
only 12 excess tractors in the world.
And cones. So many. And then Robert was like, Chelsea, I went to a cone storage facility, and they had cones there, and they labeled them for us. And I was like, you're lying to me. They brought you there so that they knew that I had this theory, and they're like, yeah, we need to show the husband so that he can convince you that
It's that deep. It's that deep.
I'm in deep, guys. Watch out for me.
Oh my
Cones.
gosh.
Cone gate.
Okay.
Cozy cone.
Coney 2012. It's just cones.
Combs 2025.
Okay, now we need to make that shirt.
Cozy Cody 2012. Okay. Oh my gosh. When everyone in my junior high really thought that they were going to do something about Cody.
Oh man, good times. Good times.
All right.
Someone made a way with that.
Anyway, so I'm going to do Flight because I think that there's something deeper and darker going on here. Who's next?
Brandon.
It's fun. I was very skeptical at first. Thought, no way I'm letting a kid run a machine like that. I can barely do it, and I'm just above a kid, maybe, on not all things, but some
You have
things.
a child, sir.
No, I think they've convinced me with their safety. They've convinced me with their locks and limits. OSHA OSHA is very strict at what they allow, and as long as they are following that, I think that a child would be safe following OSHA rule. Do I think that adults need to follow OSHA rule? That might be a different discussion. But
does your work listen to this podcast?
Oh, they I mean,
called out.
It doesn't matter if you say you don't like OSHA. You're still following OSHA.
Hey, Brent's coworkers getting called out.
No, it's common sense, but it's built-in common sense for all of the people who pay to work there. Free labor, moving dirt around, great training. No, I think this would be fun.
Chelsea, what do you think? Flight or fun?
We don't do fight a lot, so I'm probably going to do fight on that. I can imagine my kids fighting over an excavator. Yeah, no, they're fighting over the excavator. No,
I love it.
No,
I just love that they could all have their own. Essentially,
yeah.
Like,
how am I going to juggle them? Fighting like which kid I have to watch?
Well, you wouldn't. They're in heavy equipment.
How fast can a kid go? That's what we're wondering.
What defines heavy equipment? It's a good circle back. If you can
if I have a
juggle
coupon, I'll go.
Okay, how cheap would it have to be for you to go?
Your coupon is the U.S.
third
dollars
kid gets
in your
in free.
pocket.
Okay. Let's see. Definition of heavy equipment.
If you can juggle it, it's not heavy equipment.
This is boring.
Really? I can't juggle my snowblower.
OSHA define heavy equipment. Heavy equipment is a heavy-duty vehicle that is specifically designed to assist with construction tasks.
So my car with a snowplow in front of it.
It says, yes. Heavy equipment presents a significant danger to on-foot workers in their vicinity.
Just my car, then.
So
if I put a vehicle, so what do they have a vehicle as defined? Like, would a wheelbarrow be a heavy equipment?
Well, you told me that a shovel was a heavy equipment earlier.
Well, if you put a wheel on a shovel, then you could use it as a vehicle.
How? Huh?
What?
How would you roll?
I don't.
How would
That's
you?
for someone else to figure out.
He's a franchise owner of Dig World now. This is he's got bigger problems.
I got demoted.
Oh yeah, Brandon he climbed the ladder from $10 an hour hourly worker to franchisee.
He didn't have to climb the ladder. We lifted him up on the lift.
Yeah. Got a man lift. All you got to do is press the green button.
That's it. That's the show. We're ending. We can't get better than that.
Are you a theme park chicken?
Oh yeah. Yes.
No, we already ended. You can't ask it.
I tried to get it in before her sentence was done.
Are you a theme park chicken, Chelsea?
Yeah, a little bit. It's scary. My kids are going to knock something over, like themselves.
It could be you.
It could be me.
You could be next. Brandon, are you a theme park chicken?
Nah.
That's good. I'm happy for you.
Ding dong, Texas. Oh, Robin, are you a theme park chicken?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm not interested in this.
Brandon can take my kids. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
They'll be safe.
Thank you guys for listening, and thank you for supporting us by getting your theme park chicken shirts on TeePublic. If you want the link for those shirts, and I can't hear what I'm saying. There we go. If you can't, wait, what? If you
wait.
If you want a shirt, go buy a shirt.
Yeah, please. Anyway, follow us on Instagram, theme.park.chicken. We are now uploading our full episodes onto YouTube.
Yeah,
if you want to watch, hello everyone on YouTube. you can watch on YouTube at Theme Park Chicken, and rate and review our show on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, and send any comments or suggestions to themeparkchickenpod@gmail.com. And tune in next week when we discuss.
Rate and shoot. That's a different
Do we
Texas,
own the domain
city.
for theme.park.chicken.com? Because every time you say theme.park.chicken, in my head it fills in .com. We need to get that.
We do need to get that.
Well,
we'll have
don't post
we'll
that.
have our
People are
finance
going to
guys
steal
look
it.
into that.
Someone's going to steal it, and then they're going to be like, you can buy it from me.
And it'll be Dad. Dad, buy that website. Quick,
I'm still trying to figure out how we're going to make the switch to like nice XLR microphones when we move there next year.
What are you talking about? My mic is so great. It picks up everything.
It picks up this.
Boom, roasted.
I can hear you.
Boom, mic roasted. Boom, mic roasted. Bye.
Bye. I'll press stop and not leave this time.